Poor cow died for my life. Thank you, cow. I appreciate you, cow. Sacrificing your life for my well-being. No, I'm not talking about Renata. We're live, by the way.
I hate vegetables.
Ew, those poor vegetables screamed when they were pulled out of the Mother Earth, you know.
And then I had a raspberry and coconut whisper, which was actually very nice.
I had tiramisu. Keto, of course.
Of course you had it just by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, but I did leave a piece for you, but now you've been bitchy about it. I'm going to eat it myself. Hello,
Matthew. Hello, Mick. Oh, we've got 2 blokes on.
Oh, wow. That's a great way to start. And Justin, 3! Then Renee broke the streak. That's okay, Renee. 3 blokes in a row. What is going on?
Perfect.
We're finding some good sponsors for our show. Would you like to show people?
Hello, Robert.
Show people what you'd like, who would like to get to sponsor us. We're going to demonstrate them for you and everything tonight. Hi, Joe. Hi, Craig. Dylan. Oh my God, the boys are out in force. Look at them all. Ellen, Jody, Susie, Robert. Hey, Karen, Belinda, Veronica, Jules, and Mick again. Wow, that's so awesome. It's great to see so many guys on there. And the ladies, of course.
Yeah, we better do some blokes readings then.
We're going to do some blokes.
They'll crack the shits.
Hello, why? These are the good blokes. They don't crack
Hello,
the shits.
Andrew, another bloke.
Oh, another bloke. Andrew's a regular. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Margot. Fran.
So good evening, everyone.
Diana.
You are here for Thursday Night Tarot and Craziness. And welcome from me.
And from me.
Her.
I'm Anne.
And
it's not Roman tonight.
We're just going to crack on and crack out some readings.
Hi, Joe. Didn't Roman do a good job filling in the other day for Renata, who was getting drowned out in the storm? Oh, sorry, that might have been a bit loud. Everyone here is okay? We've got the air conditioning roaring on a level 18 gale force wind.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is Anne has put out her naughty cards. I'm going to put mine out. 1, 2, 3. Susie, you'll find a great flatmate very, very soon. Very soon, my darling. All right, so
she's sending Arik over to you to live with you.
What I want you to do is to be picky, actually, this time. Be very choosy.
No,
you know what's happened before. Don't do it again. So be choosy.
Just pull out that thing you loaned me and lay it across your bed, and they'll either stay or they'll go running. What do you call it? Corset. The corset.
So welcome everyone. Now what we try to do is try and get through as many people as we possibly can. So your replies will be quite short, sweet, to the point.
And if she's not, I'll hurry her up.
And so I use tarot cards, obviously. Tarot. Oh, I'm going to put that one away. You don't want that one, Kayla. You don't want that one.
Now look, you can't do this because you know what's going to happen now. Kayla's going to send me a message saying, "What was that card?" And they all think it's the death card, and they freak out because they think it's the death card.
This one came out today for another lady.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, Kayla. All right, I'm going to shovel you some shitty truth right now. So get ready, girl.
This
Sit
is what
down,
she needs. That's
hang on to your hat.
Put your big girl knickers on. Here comes your home truth.
Kayla, the Tower card. You're fucked. All right. So you just got to prepare yourself for the unexpected. You thought you had it all sewn up, everything was okay, you knew what you were doing.
Oh, a bit of a control freak there.
All kind of sorted out, you've got it all under control, and hey, bang, it's not. It's not. And it's not coming from you, it's coming from someone else. It's coming from somewhere else. So, Kayla, unfortunately, have a plan B and a plan C, because things are about to change, honey. And you better be ready for all things coming your way.
I'd be packing spare undies wherever you go. Okay, so no more hiding the cards, Renata, because they freak out. Jules Grono.
Would love a reading, okay, Jules? This one is for you. The 7 of Wands. Keep your head up above water right now. Try and get through the worst of it. It will be all over by Christmas time. It will be so much better by Christmas time for you, Jules. I really, really do believe it. But at the moment, you're just trying to keep your head above water and also be noticed, right? So it's kind of like you've sunk into this pool of nothingness and people aren't paying you enough attention. And now you just jack shit of it. You actually want some attention. You want people to know that you're important too in the whole scheme of things. So yeah, keep putting that forward.
All right, here we go. Tina McMahon, will my friend be okay?
I don't know. I better see with a card.
And yes, we do take questions from YouTube.
Long protracted unwellness. A long protracted unwellness. This is going to take some time, Tina. I think in the end, whatever they are going through will leave their mark, will leave its mark on them, so they will kind of never really be the same. But sometimes also they push through and try and get to recovery stage well too soon before they should. So you need to talk to your friend and say, come on, it's time for you to really rest, to slow down, to take advice and to take things slowly and stop kind of saying, oh, I'm okay, it's all going to be okay, it's all going to be okay. They need to rest.
Okay. Christine, just to prove that we do it from YouTube, I'm going to try one last time. Oh, it's your lucky last. Hope you still take questions from YouTube. Can I have a card, please? Anything you have to share would be fucking fantastic, Renata.
Christine, I'm going to try one last time.
I'm going to put some success on for you.
We've been on for 6 minutes, my darling.
She's probably been trying a few weeks.
Okay, well, Christine, don't give up so freaking easily, okay, my darling, because life can give you plenty, but you have to be patient and you have to earn every single bit. This isn't going to come to you in a windfall. It's not going to come to you because someone has left you a bucket load of money. You have to work on it. But it's something that can make you goddamn proud of the work that you have done. But patience, my sweet, is a virtue. Keep at it and don't give up.
And don't suck on lemons because it gives you cat's bum face.
Oh, well, that was just enormously useful.
I know. I have all the best stuff.
You do. Frances Monticule Bennett, I'd love a reading if you have time today.
Well, it takes me half an hour to write your name.
You are in luck, Frances.
Where are you from, Frances?
You're in luck because you're getting a card. We better read a bloke soon.
Oh, okay. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
So, Frances, for you, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Where are you going to stop that wheel? Where are you going to stop it? So, everything is in flux right now. Everything is turning. You have to be sure you have a plan, something that you are going to go to right now and go, this is the way I'm going to go no matter how things change over the next couple of weeks. Stick with your plan, stick with the initial thing that you want to have happen by the end of this year, Frances, and don't be swayed.
And I just had a message for you, what goes up must come down, but it doesn't mean it can't go back up again, so you just hang in there. Alright. Oh, here, Jennifer's got some feedback. Got it completely right for me a couple of weeks ago, so here is my next question. Love from Mr. Wright when he is coming. Thanks in advance. Oh, these ladies that are wanting love.
Jennifer, when is he coming? That's a question for you, my darling. Not for me.
I hear if you just tickle at the button.
Don't give away the secrets.
I've never had to go to that extent. It all happens very quickly anyway.
Okay. Right. Oh, look! 2 of Cups. Obviously, he's coming soon.
2 cups, 1 girl!
Get ready. Get your underwear now. Don't wait for Christmas.
And see, Renee appreciates my good advice.
Nice matching bra and undies, girly.
Yeah, but make sure they're comfortable, because there's nothing worse than going out on a date and having uncomfortable underwear on.
Having it go into you.
Just don't get your granny pants on.
And yeah, don't pull things down and pull things up and pull things out. That looks really atrocious, ladies. Now,
especially if you smell your fingers afterwards. You go, oh.
No! When you're getting dressed, just pretend the last 2 seconds never happened. When you're getting dressed, wear something that doesn't have to be like pushed and pulled and put into place all the time.
Wear a tent. That's what I do.
Don't be pulling things down and pulling things out. And, you know, this sort of thing.
All right, Linda wants to know what we're burning. Obviously pot tonight. No, we're not.
We're burning success and courage.
And we have little charcoals, which I think... Where are the charcoals?
So this is courage. This is
we're over here.
This is giving us courage to be as mad as we are right now, and not really care what other people say.
I'll show you. Going to a great deal of effort here.
It smells like sausage rolls, but never mind. So it's got
little charcoals that we light, and they sort of glow, become an ember. And if you get it just right, you set all the smoke alarms off.
So this has got black snake root.
Hey, so who saw us on
Tea
Studio
leaves,
10?
angelica root, thyme, and yarrow in this one. And the success is a blend of sandalwood, aloes, frankincense, nutmeg, oak bark, cinnamon, storax, chamomile, and mistletoe.
You guys are just all as bad as me. That's all I'm saying. That's why I love yous all. Kelly!
No, Kelly, no, because you don't know who sat on that seat before you.
They might not have had knickers on too, and then it's like... Anyway.
And it's COVID. We have to...
Brooke!
We have
Sorry.
We have to be very careful.
Sing us a song. Brooke, how are you, gorgeous? No, I've actually stopped all my singing, teaching, all my music, everything, and I'm full-time paranormal nutter. But I will sing a song of we'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. There you go.
Check in the mail, thank you.
I'm just trying to find... Oh, thank you for the stars, guys. Really appreciate it. Renee's after a partner. Renee, you happy for anyone?
Hi ladies, any sign of a partner coming into my life? This one preferably. Renee, before a partner comes into your life, make sure that you already have...
But it depends, no.
...what you want, and that you're not waiting to create that life with your partner. It's really quite interesting, this card. It's a 7 of coins, and that talks about your own personal wealth, and wealth can be seen in many different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to just be money, but it is about your happiness and where your happiness is in life. So you want to be in a place where, in spite of waiting, you are already creating what you actually want. And then your partner really just needs to fit in. They need to fit into the scheme of things for you. You are not to change for them, because invariably you will not be happy if that happens.
Well, nobody should change for anybody. Everybody should be able to blend with each other.
Yeah, right? We all know that happens, don't we?
Yep. And change your fucking story. So I don't know what you whinge about, but... too much whinging and not enough laughter. So when you do go on a date, don't be
tickle his...
We changed seats.
You're the one that started that.
Don't be telling him all your woes in life. Be someone that they would like to spend more time with. Have a bit of a laugh, like we do. Anyway, oh. Hi Annette, how are you? Annette would like a general card reading, please. It's like going to the general store and getting your bar of pear soap and Heinz tomato soup and a card.
This is the second time this one has come up, Annette. You are trying to shine at the moment.
Oh no, she's trying to stab seals.
No. This particular person here is trying really hard to be above.
This is why I don't wear white t-shirts on camera, because you get the...
Everyone else. You are, Annette, you're trying to be above everyone else, and this is what you should be doing right now. Don't skulk away in the shadows. You are important. If something is coming up for you, like an opportunity at work or in a relationship or wherever it might be, learn to say yes, and learn to say yes, I'll take that, thank you very much, and do your best. Just shine above the others, and don't worry whether that is going to lose you friendships or that's going to lose you people that you think are important in your life right now. If they're truly those that need to be with you right now, they will support you in whatever you want to do.
Okay, this is a hard one. You ready?
Oh, Patricia, I'm so
hard.
Sorry.
For a mother to outlast their children is, I can't even imagine, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah, so sorry. Could all of our beautiful people, the 125 people we have on, please send some hearts to Patricia right now, so that she feels that other people are here and listening and are supporting her. It's the most important thing about tonight, being able to support each other. So send Patricia some hearts right now. It would be really beautiful. And yes, you have the Five of Swords. You feel battered and bruised, and in the I can't recover, I can't be asked to do anything, I can't function at the moment. And I don't think you were prepared for this, Patricia.
Oh,
I think this is something that has hit you enormously hard, because there was no opportunity for you to feel as though there was an ending to this. So I really feel for you, my darling, and all I can ask is for our community that is here on tonight to send you lots and lots of hearts, so that you know that at least we're sending support out to you. Yeah, but you are going to feel... Another thing, Patricia, is it's quite interesting that when someone has a loss in the family, it's like you have some incredible illness that can be caught by others, and everyone disappears from your life. And so sometimes you don't get the strength and you don't get the support that you need from the people that you thought were going to give it to you, and that's also really hard. Yep. So, but some people think that death can be caught like a disease, and so if you are suffering from it, they don't know how to
They don't know how to talk about it.
They don't know how to talk about it.
They don't know the right words. They're worried that they're going to upset you.
They run away.
And it's easier if they think, oh, somebody else will help us, we'll just stay away. So I'm actually burning you some Beyond the Veil there, so that your daughter can reach out to you and give you love from the other side, and you can talk to her and let her know how you feel. And I've also put on some St. Bridget from Ireland, who looks after the warriors on the other side of the world. So
she will actually join your hand to hers.
Yep, she can bridge you across. So that smoke is there for you at the moment, going out into the universe with intention.
Lots of love, Patricia.
Oh, look at all those hearts coming up. Beautiful people, thank you so much. Okay, this is an interesting one. Alicia Delange. Think the man in black that lives outside my house is a nasty or someone helpful for me.
Oh.
Is this a real person or a person in spirit? I'm assuming it's a spirit person, because if there's someone dressed all in black loitering outside your house all the time, I'd be calling the police.
Yes, true. So if it is a real person, please make sure that you aren't being stalked by someone.
Even if you just log it with the police so that they know when they find you that it was a... No, I seriously mean that.
If this is a spirit person, if this is a man in black, this could be some residual energy from things that have happened in your past that haven't been the best, that have been very, very emotional and very, very fraught with difficulty. And it's like an egregore has been created. So an egregore is like a whole big clump of emotional, spiritual energy that starts to live outside of you. You feed it for so long with emotions and pain and difficulty that it becomes a thing that can live outside of you. So if you see this man in black, the idea is to go, I don't need you in my life anymore. You need to move on. You need to dissipate. You need to go away. Because the moon card tells me that it is something that is associated with things in the past, Alicia, that may have hurt you, that may have been very, very difficult for you. And you are now trying your very best to break away from that, but it seems to still kind of sneak around and be there, and it's like you can't seem to break loose from it. What might be of assistance for you also, Alicia, to think about is to have a really good spiritual healing done by a healer, if there is someone close to you, just to remove any hooks that might still be in you. And attachments that feel like
there's no attachment word.
Yeah, but what I'm talking to is there is no bond. This bond
we don't mean
to
an
the
attachment
emotion.
like you've got a demon on your back. It's like having an attachment to a house that you used to love, or an attachment to a car that you loved. It's not an evil entity. It's just something that you loved, or that caused an emotional bond for you.
Yeah, well, let's look at it from a more darker perspective, and let's look at it from the point of view of, for example, if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist and someone who has gaslighted you for the last 10 years, and you start to believe that and everything that they say, and that you are unworthy, and that you are no good, and that you never have good thoughts, that is the hook. That is the hook that no matter how far you get away from them, it still seems to sit there and is attached to you. So sometimes that hook is in so deep that we need assistance to get rid of it and to move it out of ourselves. That's the type of hook I'm talking about.
All right, here we go. Faye, we're moving to where my husband works and my 14-year-old son is having a hard time. Will he be okay if we do move? Oh, that's so tough. Yeah, it's part of life though, and kids have to
You know what?
learn.
They're pretty resilient.
It's all horrific right now, but he'll make new friends.
He's losing friendships and all of those ties. When he's 14, when you move, get him a little job, get him something, get him started at Macca's or somewhere, so that he can start to earn his own money when he's old enough. I don't know how old they are when they can start. Is it 15 or something? 15 and so many months?
9 months, I think it is.
Because this is kind of a money card, so it's actually, Faye, it's good for your family to do the move that is required for your husband and financially for you, but also get him into something that earns him a little bit of money. That will help stabilise him.
Okay, we're going to go to a bloke. Hallelujah!
Paul, will you
Johnson.
reconcile with your oldest friends? What did you do, Paul? What did you do to upset them?
And you know what? Let me tell you a little story about me. I had a blow up this week and it was all my fault. And the best thing you can do is, if you fuck up, own it. And contact your mate and say, you know, that was pretty shit how that all ended. I can see where I fucked up in all of that. And own it. Don't push blame off onto everyone else, because I I'm just very glad the person I had to deal with was so lovely about it.
Look, sometimes reconciliations can be really hard, especially if they are centered around triggers. And triggers can be things that people believe in, and their beliefs aren't the same as yours. It can be political, it can be religious, and sometimes they don't come up. But when they do, you go, oh my God.
Sometimes you just got to agree to disagree.
Yeah, and it's really, really hard.
Like
So
people who like Trump and people who don't like Trump.
yeah, exactly.
Friendships have been destroyed over there, probably families.
The Ten of Coins to me
Lives.
says
People
that
have died.
I believe that you can get through this, all of you, but they have to also want you to. So fingers crossed that it will work out.
Be humble. Hey, Dawn.
Unless they've blamed him for something that he hasn't done. They've
But
blamed
there's
him
still
for
a
something that he
discussion.
hasn't done.
People
It's
react for a reason.
It's
so
a discussion.
If
but
they have pointed the blame finger at them, it's because that's what they've seen through their eyes. So it needs to be talked about to work out why they think that. And it could be a total misunderstanding, like me. Dawn from the UK. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. My son lives in Perth. He's going through an extremely bad time at the moment. Oh, Perth is struggling over there with work and everything. It's really hard.
His luck will change. His luck will change. It's the Nine of Coins. This is another one that takes time, and you all have to be patient. And his luck will change. He also has to work on it. So I know you're saying he's been going through an extremely bad time, but also it's at the moment. It doesn't mean that it is going to be there next month or next year. So just keep telling him to keep going. What we're going to do is we're going to burn a little bit of courage for him right now. So let's put that on. And this, Dawn, is for your son.
And then, Justin, we're coming to you.
And so we're going to stick it straight out into the universe and send him the courage that he needs right now so that he can do whatever he needs to do.
Now, guys, if you want to support us in some way for the work that we do, we would love it if you could subscribe to our podcast, True Hauntings. You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes. If you just type in True Hauntings Podcast, you'll find where it is. And anyone that's got an Apple product, you are able to review us. None of the other ones let you review, unfortunately. And this is just such a simple way to keep our podcast in the eyes of Google so that they will keep promoting it, particularly iTunes. It costs you nothing to do it, but it means so much to us if you could do that. Also, if you want to do our Spirit Board workshop, we've got that coming up on the 1st of December. And what was it, $25 or something? Online, you can watch it whenever.
Silly.
If you can't watch it live, then you can watch it whenever. Right, Justin. Do you know what?
Well, you give up on them. Honestly, they're a waste of time.
Yep.
And a waste of
She doesn't want to come to
waste
your
of
wedding.
energy.
That's her problem.
Piss her off.
Right?
Make it the best bloody wedding ever, so she can sit there
nitpicking
and
about
seethe.
everything.
Absolutely seethe, and make sure you put lots of photos up on Facebook while you're doing it and go, there you go. Should have been there.
The sister not coming is her choice. You don't change who you are. The pair of you don't change who you are for your fucking wedding.
Yeah.
It's your day, not hers. And if she's going to use that as leverage, as a tool
She's
to
got
bend
you
you to
by
her
the
way,
short and curly.
it's
She's
not on.
Gonna be
so you've got to get your backbone up there and go, look, that really makes me sad that you're making that choice, but I respect your decision.
Oh, bullshit. Fuck off.
I think that's a nice way to do it. I think that's a lovely way to do it. And just go all passive aggressive. They go, because they can't come back at that. I hope they're not watching. They'll get all of my gold.
Yeah, Justin, don't worry about it. It's for you and your partner. That means you've got more money to spend on lovely things for you and your partner. So there you go.
Applejacks. Hi, Applejacks.
Hello, Applejacks. That disappeared.
I didn't fart, I swear. I didn't.
I was going to sneeze. And oh no, it's still there. Right, hello, Appajax.
Appajacks.
You're curious about your career. Well, the difference between a career and a job, my darling, is that a job quite often you don't really like. You're just doing it.
Well,
A career is often what you choose. You actually actively go to choose what you want to be doing. So you have to make that choice and live with what you have. Now, from the card that I have drawn, which is the Four of Cups, you're kind of waiting for this big lightning bolt to strike you and go, yes, my darling, you are allowed to do this. Go ahead, go and do it. So I'm giving you that opportunity now, and I'm going, Applejacks, go and do what you want to do. I'm giving you permission. Now you give yourself permission and own what it is that you really want to do, not what everyone thinks you should be doing. Go out there and be happy.
And we've been friends for 7 years on Facebook. Did you know that?
We? Amazing.
7 long fucking years.
I'd be
oh, where the
on
hell is
parole
Spencer?
by now.
Thank you, Danielle. We know. We're also totally nuts. totally nuts, and it just all disappeared. Oh, geez, we're a long way back in the feed. Oh, we got a troll. Where's the troll? Oh. Alicia, is it you? I can find Jesus. Oh, actually, Jesus. Jesus is
I
down
can't find
the
him in
local.
that picture.
He's in the local Mexican store.
Where do
Joe,
we find him?
Joe,
Where do we find him?
Fuck Facebook. We know you're a top fan. You don't need a badge to show it. All right. I'm sorry.
Is he the fellow that is doesn't look anything like a Jew but is supposed to be Jewish? Jesus?
Yes, the white guy.
The white guy. The white hippie looking dude with the nice.
All right. Let's go to Anthea. Anthea, right? We'll try to find the troll when they come back up again.
Hello, could you help me, please? Of course, Anthea. That's what we're here for. We're here to help.
And for
we change people's lives on this show.
For our lovely Jesus lady, I'm going to send the goddess Bridget to help you along your way. I'm going to put my hoodoo.
It's going to turn to flames.
Hoodoo witch oil on.
From me? Okay, Anthea. Sometimes you refuse to see the truth of situations because you, number one, don't put that one on. It smells like fish. Oh.
No, it looks. Oh. We've all got out of focus now.
Oh God.
It was Bridget that smells like fish. We're going to hell anyway.
You know I don't like.
But it doesn't. That's a perfumed oil. That's like violets or something.
No, I don't want to.
Seriously, it's sweet.
Well, something on there. It must be that snake root, whatever
Close
that
your
is.
legs, woman. Right, okay.
Anthea, sometimes you don't want to see what's truly happening because it means that you might lose someone. You don't want to hurt them. You don't want to upset anyone. And in the end, that gets you into a state where you have very little control over what is happening around you. So sometimes you have to make the choices of whether to step away from certain people if you don't want to speak up and confront them and not have them in your life. This is one of the big changes for 2021 for you. All right, so own who you want to be with and why you want to be with them, and your workplace as well. Same sort of thing. You make yourself a target by not standing up for yourself at times because you're just too nice to people. Yeah.
I love our people. Where's the troll? Yay, a birdie! Whee! to someone nice. Marion Jones. Going to start house hunting.
Housing hunt in the beginning of next year. Will it be easy or hard? The stress levels are hitting the roof. Well, Marion, you haven't even started yet and you're already stressed. Woman, cut it out.
Hang on, love. It's going to be a rough ride. Oh, you wait till you get the housing reports in like my daughter did. They'd ready to put an offer on the house and the whole roof was caving in because they'd put tiles on a tin roof frame. They jumped out of that very quickly.
Okay. Marion, use your head and not your heart, and make sure wherever you are going to feels really comfortable the moment you step in, and there's not much that needs to be done. Now, it may not be perfect, and it may not be the perfect, beautiful home that you had pictured for yourself, but it's going to feel really comfortable, and it's going to feel really as though you belong there. And the Empress card says you're going to make it the best that you can anyway. It's not going to be perfect, but also have start planning where you want to be, what suburb you want to live in, what the house wants, what the house is going to look like, how many bedrooms, do you want a big yard or not? Have that image in your head, plant it really deeply, and say to the universe, this is what I'm really looking for, bring that to me.
Oakley.
So it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's a great podcast. I mean, I put it on to listen to it, and I listened right through to the end, even though we were the ones that did it. I still find it fascinating. Have you been rated? We have 73 ratings, as in like when people put their 5 stars in. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Craig, but we were
53, I think, on the list.
We made it up to 30. Oh no, he wanted us to get up to 30. I think we got up to about 40 something. I don't know where it's at now because we don't have Apple products. We can't tell where we're rating.
Brianna, the workshop is online. You can watch it online, and if you can't watch it on the day, you can come back and watch it later. It will stay online.
Should I go back to school? So many options, but I'm so indecisive. More learning is never a bad thing. We'll ask the Oracle.
And at the moment, actually getting more knowledge and giving yourself the opportunity to be far more flexible than ever before is a very good idea, Carol, because things are changing. They are never going to be the same as they were. Strength, it may not be what you feel you should be doing right now, but going back to school actually is going to pay dividends in the end. Right? So don't look at it from the point of view of it tangling up your close future. Think of it as an option where you are actually investing in yourself for the next 10-15 years. So yeah, go back to school.
Apparently that message we were getting from our troll is that we were going to hell. Yeah, we know.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's a nice place. All the best people are there.
Yeah. All the non-judgy people are there. Let's go to Naomi Germain.
Any guidance for me? Okay, Naomi. Let's hit it.
We actually had the botherers on comments on Studio 10 as well. They were reading biblical verse at us.
I know, right?
We're getting quoted biblical verse.
We'll go to Belinda next, but
Okay.
Naomi, 2 of Cups. So this is about relationships and all the relationships that are really important in your life right now. Are you taking time and investing in those relationships so that they are either in your future or you make the decision that you need to step away from them? Now is the time to really focus in on the people that are really, really important to you. And again, stop trying to please them all and be someone else. Just be yourself. Okay, you don't need all the stuff to make yourself turn inside out for people. they're going to like you. They're going to like you without any makeup, in your pajamas. Your hair is all over the place and greasy. You're working hard.
All right, she gets the idea. Bloody hell, let's get on to
Don't
Belinda.
need perfection.
I spent time in a children's home run by nuns. Oh, my love. Oh, that's fucking traumatic. Excuse the French, but really.
No, but what, did she actually spend
I spent time in a children's home
or
run by nuns.
Or did she go
Were
on a ghost
you one of the
hunt?
children?
Or did she go on a ghost hunt?
I keep seeing a nun constantly, especially in the bathroom, which was the main punishment room. I don't know, but...
Leave her there.
All right.
Leave her there. You need to leave that nun there.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to shut up then.
No.
I'm like, fuck
leave
you.
that nun there. I need to know whether, Belinda, you've gone there on a ghost hunt, or whether you actually spent time in a children's home that was run by nuns, that you were one of the children. So can you clarify that, Belinda, please, for us? If you just went there on a ghost hunt, leave that nun there. None of your business.
Okay, I'm going to give you...
Drop that shit.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Don't play with that turd. Your fingers will stink. I've got a tough one for you. Okay, counselor cap on. Alright. Kiara, would love a card, please. I had a miscarriage not long ago and I'm so down.
Oh, Kiara. Oh.
This is another one of these topics that people don't like to talk about because they don't know the right things to say to you and they're worried that they're going to say the wrong thing. So they just don't say anything at all, which is just as bad.
Okay, Kiara, I'm going to say something to you that's just come to me. Is your auntie in heaven? Is your auntie passed over? I don't know which auntie. It is an auntie that I'm getting that has passed over, and she says to me, your child is okay. I have her in my arms and she is fine. All right, so do not be guilty about this. Do not be guilty about it, my darling. Let us know, Kiara, because who I am getting around me at the moment is an auntie, and she is saying, it's fine, I have this child. I have this child and it is fine. All right, so I really just want to give you that piece of information to help and assist you get through at this point in time. Build yourself back up, my darling. This is an awfully traumatic thing to go through.
And women don't speak about it. Or the worst thing that they say is, oh, it wasn't meant to be. This one wasn't meant to be. Or
spiritual bypassing.
Everybody has a miscarriage. It's nothing unusual. Fuck that. This was your baby that you lost. And that breaks your heart. I know this. My daughter's gone through this twice. I've been through it once. So, you know, it's hard.
It's hard, and we have people on at the moment who have gone through this now, and feel for you as well, Kiara. It is an emotional, traumatic thing, and yep, there's a lot of pain that you have to go through, but you have to go through it. There's no brushing it away and going, you know, people can't say to you, it was meant to be, or
it's because they don't know what else to say. They're saying what they hear other people say because they don't know what to say.
Yeah. So
it's so painful.
You have a right to be down.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're going to feel down for a while.
And I'm going to jump to this lady who also has had a miscarriage, and that's why she's getting so, because she dealt with it by drinking and drugs.
Yeah. Again, Charlie, probably not being given the opportunity to actually really tell people about that heartbreak and get them to understand how awful that heartbreak is. It's awful. Even if it's a few weeks and you have a miscarriage, it's still awful. It's awful if you have to choose to have an abortion. It's awful. And this is no judgment. This is just
and
the fact
people's
that
opinions.
Yeah, they
Tell
can
them
get
to
fucked.
fuck off.
This is about the trauma that you go through with your body and your mind.
And your grief.
And your grief. And you have a right to do that. And if you can talk to someone who understands without judgment, that can just listen, then please find them and talk to them about it.
And good on you for getting sober. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. I am getting sober and moving forward. Any guidance? Have you got some guidance for Charlie? Can you pull a card?
Yep, I will. Charlie, the world looks different when you're sober, and that's often the reason why you start to drink because you see the world through sober eyes. So I'm just saying to you, be ready, girl.
Pretty fucked up out there.
It is. But I want you to know that the decision you're making to get sober and stay sober is the right one. It is about facing the truth of the world and of life, and then just going, okay, this is it. This is what I got. I'm just going to get on with it. Okay, whatever has happened or hasn't happened is now done. But I'm at this point, and I'm now moving on. That's all any of us can do. Do you want to ask any Q, Sayed?
Don't know what that is. Sorry. Hoping it's a troll.
I'm thinking...
It's feeling a little trollish.
It's feeling a bit trollish. Are you a member of UNICEF or the UNESCO or thing? Because we've had a lot of those. They've all been majors in the army.
Oh, and
they're all from UNESCO.
Nigerian princes within
amazing
fabulous fortunes to inherit. Does my kid's dad really hate me? Will we talk again?
Depends on what you did, Christy. I don't know. I don't know what you did, darling, and whether he has a right to hate you, or it's just something that he is doing to mask what's really happening. Christy, interesting card. I think there is something more going on there from the point of some mental health issues, my darling. So this is something that he has to work out and deal with, and it may be something from his past, something that has occurred in his family that has triggered him to be the way that he has. But to me, there is more going on than just what has happened between the two of you.
And can I just say, some of these comments that are coming through from you guys, you know, that makes me so proud of our community and the people who share their stories to help someone else through a difficult time. Like Carol, thank you for sharing that. I can't even imagine how horrific that is. Yeah, so thank you for sharing. Now this one's been asked a couple of times. Diana?
My husband doesn't want to stay in Sydney. He wants to move back to Lake Macquarie. Oh, it's such a nice place, Lake Macquarie. So you probably want to stay in Sydney, Diana, because you've got a shitload of friends. And it's fun and exciting to be in Sydney. It costs a lot of money to be in Sydney. Lake Macquarie isn't that far anymore. It's an hour up the road.
Hour and a half.
It's an hour up the road.
Particularly if you get sort of on the border of Lake Macquarie and the Central Coast.
Diana, this card says you guys will move. Start packing your bags.
Oh, just all jumped again. Charlie, what the fuck are you going on about? I've been drawn to green recently, including wanting to tint my hair. My brother's girlfriend said green too. If you want to do it, go for it. Go for it, I say. I actually would like to go something other than grey, but all right. What are you? No, it's all right. Sayed's okay. I was just getting worried that you were. We sometimes get scammers on here, and it was sort of like one of those questions. The way you said it was like, do you want a reading with me or something? So we get a little jumpy, a little toey.
Jamie?
This Jamie?
Mm-hmm. My uncle passed away in January this year. He's been very depressed through his whole life. I learned I've not been able to move on, and I feel like I'm searching for him too much. Is he around? Do you know? Okay, there's a couple of things there we have to unpack.
Oh, we're going to unpack.
We're going to unpack them.
Hoorah! I'm going to wave our flaps at that.
Let me have a If I got any water left, I do.
She's picked up a glass and gone and filled it up, not knowing it's our glass dowsing glass that we use in the seance. So if she's a little strange
spirit tonight.
she's a little strange tonight, she's possessed.
Jamie, the best thing that you can do, or Andrew, whichever it is, Andrew, I don't know whether Andrew is your uncle or Andrew's asking the question or it's Jamie asking the question, either or, doesn't matter. The best thing you can do for this soul is actually pray for them. And I know pray might sound funny coming from us.
Yeah, my hackles go up every time I hear the word pray, but every time we get on the table they say start praying because it's fucked out there.
I want you to think of beautiful words, even if they're poems that you look up on Google or whatever, that would give him joy and would give him respite and would give him that sense and feeling that someone loves him. This is the best thing that you can do. Souls that have not been prayed to a restful peace always wander around. They are still searching for that love, because love is the key to everything in this world. And if they don't have enough love, if they don't feel that anyone is still caring for them or thinking about them or looking after them, they can kind of just be in this restless spot. So Jamie, if you want to offer your uncle peace, the way to move on is to be actively engaged in allowing his soul and your soul to feel some love. And you can do that by spending time and looking for beautiful poetry, saying some prayers for him, lighting a candle, going out to visit his gravesite if he has a gravesite, and just thinking of him over the next few months, and that will help. That will help. He's still searching for someone to understand him.
Okay, now we've got Deanna, pick me, Deanna. But you haven't asked a question.
Okay, I'm just going to do a general one for Deanna then.
Alright. I was going to go to someone else, but that's okay. She's nicer than me. Although by that face you wouldn't know. It looks like she's about to spew on someone.
The High Priestess card, Deanna, time to step up. Step up. And
Belinda, I'm coming to you next.
You know, the High Priestess is someone who comes from a place of wisdom and knowledge, and that can often be a rough road to get to that point where you go, you know what, I know some shit right now. I know some shit. And don't you try and tell me I don't. Yeah. So this isn't necessarily about being angry at people or picking arguments. This is about being able to go, I don't need you. I really don't. And it's not from an arrogant point of view. It's from a point of view that says, you disrupt my life. You darken my aura, and I don't need you around.
You're polluting my soul.
And I need to get to a place where I am honoured and respected for who I am and what I know. So sometimes the two beautiful words of power that Our Lady Tamara has taught us.
Words. This is very important. Power words
are
fuck off.
You.
Fuck off or fuck you. Either one of those, as long as fuck is at the first. Or get fucked. You know, fuck has got to be in there somewhere. Anyway, back to Belinda and the nun. I was a child when I was in the children's home. I was 4 when I first got there.
Oh, Belinda. Oh, my gosh.
With nuns. You need to write a book.
You do.
And
that would be quite cathartic for you.
That would get it all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And that nun, I reckon, that you see is a very troubled soul. I think that she was also hiding. I think that she was also hiding. So next time you see her, just kind of say to her, I know why you're here, and I'm not going to tell anyone. So shh, keep it a secret. Just hide really well, so even I don't know that you're here. And that will make her really dissolve, so that no one sees her. And you'll be fine.
Oh, I'm getting a sharp stabbing pain right in the back there.
That's the nun gang.
All right. Emma Lan.
Shit, it's almost time to
I
finish.
know.
Okay. I'm concerned about my dad 70 and bad relationships. I want to know if things will be okay or not. Oh. There has to be some consideration, Emma, for a 70-year-old dad that probably is not going to change very much at this point in time. So,
Depends what you mean by bad relationship.
yeah.
Is it someone you don't approve of? You're worried that he's going to change his will? Is it an inappropriate relationship? Because if it's bringing him some joy and happiness, and at particularly the age of 70, she's channeling, watch out.
I don't know whether things are going to be okay as far as you're concerned, Emma. That's the thing. I don't know whether things are going to be okay from your point of view. And this is where we go back to Dad's 70 years old. Can you even think of interfering or saying something that is going to change his mind? You may not. You may have to be the adult and just stand by and go, if something really awful happens, I'm here to help him. But
we have to be careful as the children not to try and be the parents of our parents.
Yeah, we can't disempower them.
This is something I'm learning with my dad, who is 87. And I was starting to mother him. I'd take everything off him and, say, no, you don't do that. You don't. I'll do that for you. And I know 87 is much older, but you've got to leave them their dignity and empower them. And if he has found some friendships that bring him joy, just like when you had boyfriends or girlfriends that your parents didn't like and they had to suck it up, then you may just have to suck it up while they have their fun. But just be there to help them if things go wrong. And they're sexual beings. I'm sorry, particularly men. As sexual beings, they need a root. Yeah, Roman's coming home this weekend.
I don't want to know. La 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 la. We've got cards to pick, so choose 1, 2, or 3.
Justin,
leave that alone.
Even if it is a younger woman, it doesn't matter. He has to work this out for himself. You don't want to alienate your relationship with your dad. You want to keep him in your life, and you don't want to cut ties.
Yeah, and sometimes, they just need support rather than anything else and go, yeah, okay, cool, have some fun, do this. You know how it would have been great to be told supportive things at particular ages in your life, and when they kind of keep on going, what do you want to do that for? What are you doing that for? Why should you be doing that? It just gets annoying, and then they end up doing it just to piss you off.
You're naughty, John.
All right, 1, 2, or 3.
All right, here we go. What are you drawn to tonight? I'm going to bring it up closer so you can actually see the freaking numbers. Oops. Hang on, I'm just going to take that side of your wheelchair before you knock everything off.
We wheelchair.
Have 1. Do you feel the vibes of 1? Or 2? Or 3? What are you drawn to? I'm going for 3 tonight. Alright, what are you going to choose tonight, Renata?
I'm going to choose 1.
Okay.
I'm going to choose 1. Alright, 1. Oh, shit. Time to let go. 10 of Swords. Stop banging away at things that aren't going to be working anymore. Fuck that shit off and go, holy cow, this is my last opportunity. If I don't let this go, it's going to destroy me.
And if you don't let go, you're going to lose all this fucking money that fucking loves you. So you've got to release all that old negative shit to be able to have this come in.
Shit.
I'm terrified of 3 now.
I hate reading
It's a little
cards
spot
myself.
on. All right, go on. 2.
2. 10 of Wands. This is you consuming yourself with all the little bits and pieces of things and going, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that, I'll do that, and just weighing yourself down so much that then you become a whingy, whiny bitch and go, well, no one's helping me do anything.
Oh, martyr syndrome, I call that, where you take everything on yourself and then you whinge and whine about it. And that's because you're the yes person. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes. So if you had a question there, should I do it or should I not? The answer is yes. But if it wasn't a question, stop this taking everything on, right? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course the answer is yes. I'll do that for you because I do everything for you.
I'm perfect. I'm perfect. I'll do it perfectly well. No, leave it alone. 3. Ace of Wands. This is good. This is good. This is going back to study. Going back to find your passionate self.
This is my card.
Allowing yourself to live in that moment and see yourself as an amazing creature that can just take on energy and can take on any task and get through it.
And enjoy every fucking minute of it because it's going to be fantastic, whatever it is you're doing. All right, Justin, these cards I ordered from America, and I was selling them here in Australia, but I've run out at this moment in time. And where do you get your cards from, Renata?
The New Age shop.
What are they called?
Oh, these ones. These are the Golden Tarot.
The Golden Tarot. There you go. Oh, all right. We are done and dusted. Just over an hour. Thank you very much for joining us yet again. Please remember to support us on True Hauntings. Monday night we are back filming again. If you haven't had enough of seeing us. Got more stuff coming up.
What we might do is we might sneak in a little live for
only
like
if we're
5
allowed
minutes.
To, because we don't know if we're allowed to reveal the location.
No, we won't reveal the location. We'll just say we're somewhere.
Can we go down to the dungeon and do it from there?
We can.
With the red leather whips?
We can.
And the manacles? Yes, so we will be out and about. We're filming on Monday and Tuesday night, so we will not be on. But Grand Poobahs, we are going to be online for you guys in about 15 minutes. And the Patreon Parastalkers, you missed us last week. We were on, but we missed you because nobody came on. So,
and if you want to be a Parastalker,
or a Grand Poobah.
Or Grand Poobah, we do have a Patreon subscription where
just look up Frightfully Good.
Twice a month we do readings and speak to you specifically and also bring you lots of little bits and pieces of fun that we do that nobody else gets to know about.
And they get access to tickets first too. Alright, we've got to go. Love yous all. See you on the dark side.